action. We're continuing our conversation about motorcycles. At the Motorcycle World booth, we have a star with us. That's what Miro from Husqvarna said, that this is the superstar of Polish Enduro. A man who can break any bone in his body under mysterious circumstances. That is Eliasz Dawidson, editor of the Red Bull website and creator of many other cool things. Hello, Elijah.
Wolbrzych. Hello, Andrew. Nice introduction, but I wanted to clarify a bit, because I'm not as good at breaking bones as some of my other friends. So far, I've only broken one, but I just believe that if you're gonna go big, you should really go big, right? So if you're gonna break something, do it properly.
Exactly. Eliasz broke his ass in half. That's pretty much how it truly is, to put it very simply.
Yeah, to put it briefly, you could definitely say that although my ass, in other respects, is still intact.
Congratulations then. But we're here to talk about motorcycles, so how did it all start for you? How did you get into riding motorcycles in the first place? Where did it come from? Why? And on what bike? Exactly.
Well, you could say that I've been wandering all my life. I mean, my whole... Well, this life anyway.
I know, Eliasz.
There wasn't much, although before I got seriously interested in motorcycles, I used to chase after a soccer ball. But then I realized there are sports that actually require two balls, not just one. So already when...
Balls means testicles, just to be clear.
Yes, and I discovered a sport that's really for men, not just for boys.
But also for women.
It's for women too, although they need to have a strong masculine element in them, if we can put it that way. Although in no way should that be taken as an insult to them. What I mean is these are tough women.
Oh, there you go. Alright, but how did you get started? What was your first bike? How did you even get your hands on a motorcycle?
So the first time, I think it started with me and my friends seeing a poster somewhere in town about some motocross, off-road, I don't know, some stunt jumps and tricks. We went to the competition and we liked it so much when we got mud in our faces for the first time that we decided this was it. Digging sand out of your teeth is actually a great activity, and that's the direction we had to go in. So what now? So we started pestering our parents, asking for the money from our first communion, which of course I never saw. And finally we managed to scrape together the budget, right? I sold my cleats, sold my ball, found a buyer for my kidney, but my mom said I was still too young, so I bought a Honda MTX 80 and started pushing it around. Well, that was a motorcycle that didn't really run much because it was always breaking down, so mostly I just pushed it.
But thanks to that, you were already getting familiar with the motorcycle.
Yeah, you could see that it was cool. When I wasn't pushing it, it was great. I really liked it. Then I'd throw it in the corner, say I wasn't riding anymore, but then I'd end up riding anyway, even though I knew I'd have to push it out of the woods.
Exactly, that's how it icens you really want it. It doesn't matter if it works or not, if you're pushing it or... Yeah.
Right, definitely. Especially since I still used to kick a ball around sometimes, but as soon as I heard a motorcycle engine somewhere on the street, my eyes would immediately go elsewhere. We were losing matches, the coach was kicking people off the team, so then I saved up some money, bagged, did a family collection, asked my mom and dad once again for my first communion money, hoping they wouldn't notice they'd already given it to me, and I bought a full-blown racing bike. It was a Honda CR 125, and that's when it started.
Fantastically. How old were you?
14? 15?
Exactly. What do you have, Enduro? Enduro bike? Cross with a lamp?
Yes, now I ride the motocross bike with lights. There are no lights on it anymore. Well, unfortunately, after my recent stunts, I got rid of those lights pretty quickly.
Alright, so what are your plans for the upcoming season?
In the upcoming season, I'd like to ride my motorcycle, and that's my plan. I don't want to promise myself anything more, because it's been almost a year since my injury. I've only sat on the bike maybe twice, just for a little ride, but I can't stand it anymore and I really want to ride. Though I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know if I'll be able to do it the way I like, so the plan is just to ride and have a good time.
Alright, and then what? These days you can mostly be seen at Red Bull, right?
You can't really see me there because we're pretty anonymous there.
But your content?
Yes, much of my content appears there, and lately even more.
Well, that makes me really, really happy. In that case, I wish you good health, Eliasz, and many adventures on the motorcycle with a happy ending. I hope that many adventures will be ours, together. Because you know what? We'll probably post a link somewhere to the last time I went on an endurance ride with Eliasz and what came out of it. Hi, Andrew.
Yes, with Andrzej, there are always very interesting trips, especially off-road ones. ones because there are a lot of adventures. Then I have Ventures and Andrzej, and then I can laugh. Finally, not at myself.
Yes. So let's wish each other many adventures together.
Good health.
Yes. Thank you, Elijah.
Thank you, Andres. From this place, I would like to make an official announcement. In my statement, I did not intend to offend any woman or man who is attracted to women.
This particular approach simply will not work at all, I'm afraid.